EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the New York Jets and the Buffalo Bills. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Now, this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. We'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Fields. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Fields. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it's going to be 3rd down.
575. Here we go. Extend. Hey, Ken. Right.
Now Fields. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
This returnable from inside his own 40. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll stick with him again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run here with Cook. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try it now with Hook. And he is not going to get there. Short of the marker. And that's going to be a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, here's Benson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, son. 19 windy, 19 windy. Here we go. Alpha, 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 alpha.
They'll go again with Benson. And he'll work his way down inside the 40. It is Joey Bosa there on the tackle.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He gets this complete to Mitchell. He's going to have the 1st down and then some. And he's in. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Jets. That is his 1st touchdown this year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Allen. This one, downfield, for Kincaid. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Big-time play there for Buffalo. It's a gain of 49.
Simply put, you just have to be more disciplined along the back end, Mike, especially when you're playing against a quarterback like this. I mean, his ability to identify mismatches so quickly and then target them with the ball, you've got to take away that space, change up your looks, and as a result now, they're going to test your red zone defense.
And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Bills. With the extra point try forthcoming. He knocks it through. And the Bills will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, son. Up.
They go play action with Fields. Forced out wide. He'll tuck it and take off. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Here we go. Right.
Now, Fields. Out to his right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he needs to
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
Half 85, half 85.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. Looking downfield. That's Musgrave, the tight end. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
To the ground, a 1st down run. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So he gets on the board, 1st catch of his career. I can promise you he's going to hang on to that ball. Now, it wasn't the flashiest of plays, but just try to get him comfortable and try to settle him into this game.
Regular, round 80. Alert, alert, alert. It's on.
To the air on 3rd down. Here's Allen. In trouble, and down he goes.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand, to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack, and it's going to bring up 4th down. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
Here we go. We're good. 319. Can I see that? Is that all right?
start out with a run, and it's Benson. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 5.
Don't jump. Ready? 551. 551. 12 jump. Check.
Again, it's Benson. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Jets have a first down. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Turn on, turn. Right.
On the toss, they go with Benson. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Hey. 319. That's it. Go.
Fields taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And the Bills are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver-type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Here we go. Cut.
Fields. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. Play action now for Fields. Moving outside the pocket. Off he goes.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Fields to throw for it. That's taken in, and he will get into the end zone. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, New York.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Jets are on top. It's 14-10. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return starts from the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to have a Bills first down as he gets this one past the 30. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Right back to him on first down. Inside the 35. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Buffalo. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go. 319 gets right.
A first down throw for Fields. Rolling right. He runs with it. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
It's a gain of 20.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
There he goes again. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 21.
Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield. It's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This will be a 41-yard attempt. And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
14.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he's going to have a Bills first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Three points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. Play action. It's Allen going for it all. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
This is Cook. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
3rd and 10.
Half 85, half 85. Middle, 319. 56, 56.
Motion, motion, motion.
Done.
Here's Allen to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. 20 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Buffalo.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Bills 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. Taking off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
3rd down, 3 to go. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And they get it at the 18-yard line. The drive stays alive. 1st down picked up.
This defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy all game long. Comes through again there with a nice conversion to bring up 1st down.
So they move inside the 20. 1st and 10 at the 18.
180.
A run up the middle with Cook. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? On 3rd down, they go with Cook.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
It's 4th down.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll be out of bounds, but has the 1st down. They took the chance, threw it on 4th down, and they end up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Cook. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. Now here's second and goal.
What's that?
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and goal.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They were stopped on second down, now third and goal from the 1.
What's that?
They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Bill. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. The extra point, up and good. And the Bills go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First down, Fields. The work this out wide to Benson. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Mason Taylor. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
15 yards on the play.
So, from the 36, it is first and 10.
A gain of 13 yards.
Fields to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. That is Joey Bosa in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Here we go, son. You got what? You got a 58. Which is that?
Back to throw is Fields. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And the Bills are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. You got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and a couple.
Look out!
On second down. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
A gain of 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
What's that?
They'll turn and hand this one off. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
Alert! Fighting! Middle. What's that?
On third down, it's Josh Allen. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
So the defense finds themselves in a tight spot. They have very little room for error at this point in the game, Mike, so they have to continue to get off the field, no more points, and that sack's going to go a long way towards doing it.
The Bills bringing on their punting unit as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. And he got all of this one. Headed for the sideline. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 331, go.
To throw is Fields. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. On the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
That's good for a Jets. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Landon Jackson in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And he is going to have a Jets 1st down on what will be a big play there for 4th and long.
And the Jets 1st down. 1st and 10.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. They have 2 timeouts, but not much time. Down 2 scores as we get to 1st and 10. Throwing is Fields. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. Second and 10. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Ground 80!
Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here to talk things over before 3rd down.
Look out!
Allen down to a knee. And that should do it. So the Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo. They get the home victory here in